Welcome, Math Maniacs. Here we go. We've got EE4 right in front of us, and this is what we're going to do. Multiplying and dividing our little equations, equalities. Here we go. So if the same number is multiplied to both sides of an equation, then both sides will remain equal. Easy enough. And just like yesterday, adding and subtracting are opposites of each other. Multiplying and dividing today are opposites of each other. So here we go. Division. If both sides of an equation are divided by the same number, both sides will remain equal. Basically the same rules as yesterday, but instead of adding and subtracting, we're multiplying and dividing. So let's look at solving these equations. We have x fourths equals 12. And we know that this means x divided by 4, right? So what is the opposite of divided by? Thank you. Now don't yell out unless I tell you. X divided by 4, the opposite would be times 4. So I would have x over 4 times 4. And since we're fractions, we're going to make it a fraction. And that equals 12 times 4. So, if I look at this, I've got x times 4, that's 4x. 4 times 1 is 4. Oh, I've got a 4 and a 4. 4 fourths is 1. So those cancel. And that leaves me just x equals 12 times 4 is 48. Look at that. Super duper easy. All right, let's keep going. 18 is equal to negative 3y. Well then, if this is, by the way, remember, negative 3y, this is really negative 3 times y. So if there's nothing in between the number and the letter, it just means y times y times y. Okay, well actually negative. But anyway, so negative 3 times y. So if I am multiplying by negative 3, I need to now divide by negative 3 and do 18 divided by negative 3. Look at all the different ways we can write divided by. I'm telling you. So if I've got a negative 3 divided by negative 3, that's going to give me a positive 1. And 1 times y is just y, so we can just leave that. Now we've got just y. Now we've got 18 divided by negative 3. Remember your rules. If you are multiplying and dividing numbers with different signs, then the answer is going to be negative. Okay? So it's going to be a negative answer. 3 goes into 18 how many times? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Ooh, 6 times. So there's my answer. Negative 6 is what y is equal to. Now, let's look at something that's a little bit trickier. Not a lot, just a little. But remember your order of operations. Okay, P, E, M, D, A, S. So we have to, get like terms. What we want to get is, get the y all by itself. See how here we've got the y all by itself. Here we've got the x all by itself. We want to get the variable all by itself. So I need to get all the numbers on this side and all the y's on this side. So, parentheses don't have, exponents we don't have, multiply and divide, well, we've got 4 times y, but we can't really do anything because we don't know what y is. So all we can do is add and subtract. 3 plus, well, we can't do 4y, but we do have a negative 1. So this is also called combine like terms. I'm sure you've heard this before in 5th grade, but this here is one term, 4y. We don't have any other y's, so I can't combine that anywhere. But this and this, these are whole numbers, so 3 minus 1 is what? That's right, 2. So I've got 4y, and since 3 is bigger than 1, it's a positive. 4y plus 2 equals 18. Now I've combined all my like terms here. Now I need to get this out of there. Just like yesterday, if it's plus 2, what am I going to do? Thank you. We're going to minus 2, and we're going to minus 2 here. So those cancel, and we have just 4y is equal to 18 minus 2 is 16. We know that this is 4 times y, so we're going to 4 divided by 4 times y, and 16 divided by 4 times y. Well, not times y, sorry. Okay, 4 divided by 4 is 1, so that's y equals 16 divided by 4 is 4. I'm going to sneeze. Thank you. There's no pause on this, so I just had to go with it. Let's look at this. Sheila earned $3 for every book that she read for the library fundraiser. She got $39. So how many books did she read? Well, let's see. $3 times 1 book, right? If she got a total of 39, then we need to figure out how many books she read. So 3 times books equals 39. 3 times the number of books she read equals how much money she got. So 3 times b equals 39. If it's multiply, we're going to do divide and divide. So 3 divided by 3, just a b now. So book, how many books did she read? 39 divided by 3. She read 13 books. Okay? Last one on this side. Solve. 42 equals 3 times x plus 9, all divided by 2. Oh boy. Okay. Well then, we are really hitting it with every cylinder here. First thing we want to do, if I've got a fraction like this, I want to get rid of it. No, don't want it. So since this is divided by 2, yeah, you're right. I have to multiply both sides by 2. Okay, so 2 times 42 is equal to 3x plus 9 divided by 2 times 2. So these 2's can cancel each other. I mean, I could go through and multiply, and then reduce and reduce, but it's faster to just say, look, 2 over 2, cancel them out. And that leaves us with just 3x plus 9 here. 2 times 42 is 84. Okay, so now I've got 84 is equal to 3x plus 9. Well, yesterday we did adding and subtracting, so how did I get rid of the plus 9? Yes, thank you very much. We do minus 9 and 84 minus 9. Okay, 3x plus 9 minus 9, bloop. We just have 3x on this side. 84 minus 9. Can you do it in your head? 84, 74 plus one more is 75. I know somebody's head just exploded there. I'm so sorry that you couldn't follow that. And 3 times x divided by 3, 75 divided by 3. My 3's cancel. All I have is an x. 75 divided by 3. That's right. If you have 3/4, you got 75 cents. So one of them, x equals 25. Everybody got their brain shoved back in through their ears if it fell out? All right then. Let's flip it and do the guided practice. So Camilla bought a magazine subscription for a year. She paid $33. Camilla wanted to find the price, P, of the subscription each month. She created the model shown below to help find the price. So she's got $33 and she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 months. You know, it'd be easier if there were 11 months, but there's not. There's 12. So we have to do 12p equals $33. So if 12p's equals $33, we want to find out what 1p equals. So we need to divide this one by 12 because it's 12 times p, and then 33 divided by 12. And at this point, I wish I had my, do I have my phone with me? Yes, I do. I have my phone. So I'm going to do, hello, it needs my thumbprint, my fingerprint. There we go. So we're going to pull up the calculator. Da-da-da! All right, and we're going to do 33 divided by 12. $2.75. Oh, you can't even see that. It doesn't work. Okay. $2.75. So we cancel that. That gives me a P equals 33 divided by 12 is 2.75. So that is our answer. Okay. See, calculators are wonderful things. Which equation has a solution of 1/3 for n? Okay. So let's see. N minus 1 equals 1/3. Well, we would have to do plus 1, and that would give us n equals 1 and 1/3. That's not it. And 16n equals 24. We're going to divide by 16, and we're going to divide this divided by 16. 24 divided by 16 equals n equals 1.5, so it's not B. 15n equals 5. Divide by 15, divide by 15, so 5 divided by 15 equals 1/3. Yay! N equals 1/3, so C is our answer. Aren't we fancy? Last one. And then your homework is done. Which equation has a solution of x equals 1/2? Okay, 39 minus x equals 4. We don't like minus x's. Shame on them. Shame, shame, shame on them. I can tell you A is not the answer, so there you go. Because you've got a negative x here, and so we just don't want to even go there. You'll do that next year, and that's annoying that that's there. 1/2 x equals 30. Well, if this is 1/2 times x, then we're going to divide, wow, by 1/2, and 30 divided by 1/2. So those are going to cancel, and 30 divided by 1/2, 30 divided by 1/2, we have to keep, change, flip, so that becomes 30 times 2 is 60. That's not it. Forget that. That's not our answer either. All right, 63 divided by 2 equals x. Okay, Well, the x is all by itself, so 63 divided by 2 is not 1/2, is it? Really, it's not. 63 divided by 2 is like 31.5, so it's not that. It better be this one. 108x equals 54. So we divide by 108, and 54 divided by 108. 54 divided by 108 on the calculator says yes, equals 1/2. So D is our answer. Okay, I will see you tomorrow, ready to work on the worksheet. That's right, you're going to do the math practice for EE4. See you later. Have a great day, and bye-bye.